Hello everyone, xHedra here, bringing you Season 2, Episode 9 of Sink Into Madness, a mod pack by John Bam and M1 Jordan Allen. So in the last episode, we finally did it and went to the Nether. I know I said I wanted to get a taco, but with the golden apple and the fact that I didn't want to waste the whole episode waiting for the taco, I felt confident enough to be able to go in. And this is all the things that we picked up over there. Now let's get rid of that, and what that means is we have, well, I completed the quest last episode, but we have possibility to move forward. Tech progression. You will need a Magma Crucible and Fluid Transposer to progress in tech. A number of recipes required allow you to start making in these machines. That wasn't English. But anyway, so for the Magma Crucible, I forgot to click this. So for the Magma Crucible, we basically need these Nether Bricks, some redstone conductance coil, some redstone reception coil, and a machine frame. I'm going to need 4 Invar gear because I know that the Fluid Transposer also need 2, and that was all my Invar. I'm going to need 2 redstone reception coil, and, do I have both? Yeah, okay. And let's research for magma, and the other thing that I need are redstone conductance coil, but that's Electrum. So quickly, and by the way, it's no longer Christmas. I'm back and I'm recording now live. So I'm going to grab some tin, some silver, some gold, and some iron. And basically what I'm going to do, let me check. I want to have one silver to 1 gold is 2 Electrum, or 4 Electrum, I think. And silver ore, I'm going to need 5 tin ore, so tin, 5 tin ore, and do I have also silver? Let me just search just to know if I have more silver. Yes, I do have more silver. So let's do 4 Electrum worth, and the 5 tin and 2 silver, that's going to be for our next step that I already know about. Glowstone, I'm going to need 12. Although I can't use those right now. So let's take a quick run at the smeltery, and on the way in, let's deposit the silver in the tin, and in the smeltery, let's deposit the silver, the gold, and the iron to make the Electrum. And now this machine is 6 MB. Okay, I don't know what this was for, but let's just break that. And the reason I break it is that I want to destroy the little bit of metal that was there that's useless. Put that right here, and now it's going to continue casting the iron, then the copper, and there's no worry that it's going to cast the silver because the gold is going to melt, and as the gold melts, it's going to mix and make Electrum. So perfect. Well, that's taken care of. Let's go back inside, and we can continue with the machine frame. So now we need 2 machine frame. These, which need 2 blocks of redstone, 1, 2, and they need glass, and they need iron, so, I'm out of glass. Okay, so let's cook 16 sand into glass right now. Let's put that right here. I'm going to wait for the rest. Okay, Magma Crucible. I'm also going to need these Nether Bricks, which need Netherrack. Nether. Ooh, I only have 6. So here's the problem. I also have compressed Nettherrack, which I can decompress into compressed Nettherrack. But, little problem in this pack, you cannot decompress Nettherrack into 9 Nettherrack. It decompresses into 1 Nettherrack. So now I just wasted 18 Nettherrack to get those 8 back. And that's 4 glass. I basically just need 5 glass. So I'm not going to overcook because I don't want to waste any time, but hopefully I think of putting 32 sand back in there afterward. So with that, that should be enough glass to make my 2 machine frames. So let's search for Magma Crucible again. And let's do the machine frame. Let's bake both of them. 1, 2. And since we can continue until the Netherrack's cook, let's look at the Fluid Transposer. The Fluid Transposer requires more glass. Great, so I actually need to put some sand back in there. And this time I'm going to grab 32, and the moment my Nettherrack is finished, I'm just going to put all of that back in there. Let's just transfer some more material from here. And let's just place everything properly so that I know exactly what I'm transferring over. Perfect. Transfer all of that in here. I'm going to keep the coal because I want to put the coal into the pulverizer. Oh, I don't have any more. The reason I want to put the coal in the pulverizer is that I want to craft a rapier. I want to craft a carbon rapier. It's one of the best weapon in my mind for when we need to kill some mob fast. Let's go back here and we'll just throw that in the pulverizer. And we'll grab, yeah, all of this is ready. Well, those 2 irons are probably byproducts of breaking the other ore. There's always a chance of a secondary product. So that's Electrum. My Electrum is melting. I'll just put the iron in there since I'm not going to need it. And I have enough Electrum to continue. So let's grab all that and go back to base. Perfect. Let's check on the Netherrack. The Netherrack's finished. Let's put the sand. Okay, so we needed the Electrum for the conductance coil. So conductance coil, we just need 1 of those. And my Netherrack, yeah, my Netherrack's ready. And my glass, I'm gonna need 2 glass. Let's just wait for my second glass right now. Glass. Come on, give me a glass. Perfect. So 2 glass. So let's put all of that in there with the machine frame. Let's make the 2 Nether brick. 1, 2. And now we can make the Magma Crucible. So Magma Crucible, done. And Fluid Transposer, done. Perfect. Okay, so that's 1 other quest completed. Tech progression, let's grab the left one. And I just want to see what it is. Oh, a good one. Awesome. I'm going to break this and put that right here. Which 165,000. I don't mind getting that. The plate cast, I have no idea what they're for. So now let's go back. And in my other playthrough, I went and did the investigation. If you remember, I upgraded this machine. Oh! Old shift. I'm being killed by the stupid... What's it called? I never remember. This. Old shift! Oh. When you start moving, always old shift. Because when you old shift, it can't bring you too high, so you have a chance of surviving. And now, yeah, I can hit it from here. Nope, come on. See, now I'm not holding shift, but I'm inside. Just want to kill it. So I'll hold shift, and I'll go right here and try to kill it fast. Oh. Wow, so these mob, I thought that at 20 I was safe. So unfortunately at 20, well, I'm safe enough to be able to hold shift and not be dragged over. But I'm not 100% safe and... Oh. Bird down. Perfect. And no, it didn't give me a mob chunk. It only gave me feather and bone. Well, that's unfortunate. I want some mob chunk. And the only way you get mob chunk is by killing birds. You know what? Let's go try and kill that bird there. Can I hit it? Nope, it's just too far. Well, that's good. Not really, but that's all I can do. Let's go back there. I can show you. I'm going to put the Magma Crucible down here and the Fluid Transposer here. And I can finish what I was saying. So basically, in these machines, there's a thing called augmentation, but it requires an upgrade. See, I can't put any in this machine. This one, you can see from the little corner there that it's been upgraded, so you can put 1 augment. And in my other playthrough, I must have done the setup wrong because it wasn't pushing and pulling items from one to another. So I thought it needed an upgrade because in other version of Thermal Foundation, there's a little augment here with a redstone on it that activates push and pull. But I guess that on this version, it's part of it. So I'm going to throw all of the glowstone in here and see it's exporting to the right. But then when I come here, I need to import from the left. So that's blue. It should be importing, but I still don't have any glowstone. And if I set it up correctly now, Duncan Webb, you're right. I don't need any fancy things like that. I just had to do the setup properly. And it did transfer the energized glowstone. So why did we need these machines, and why do we need energized glowstone? Well, let me show you the next step. And just before we move forward, let's just kill all of this and harvest this tree. Perfect, because while we're on the way, might as well harvest all of this. We don't need the food so much anymore, but we need the wood all of the time. So I don't need any of this. Let's get rid of all of this. I'm not going to need the flint and steel. Okay, so why did we need the Magma Crucible and the Fluid Transposer? Well, next step is Ender IO. You will need a lot of Netherrack in order to craft Ender IO machines. Good thing we have ore excavation. Yeah, good thing, because that's how I got all of mine. So let's search for machine chassis this time. Machine chassis. These things. You need 4 double compressed netherrack, these basic capacitor, and some lumium ingot. So let's see, I can make the basic capacitor. I don't have any gold nuggets, so let's get some gold nugget. We can make 2 of these because I want to make 2 machine chassis. That's why I got, if you look at the Netherrack, that's why I got at least enough for 8 Netherrack. Now the other thing we need is lumium. Lumium is made in an alloy smelter with 4 glowstone, a silver, and 3 tin. But I can't make an alloy smelter before having any lumium to make the machine chassis. So the way around that is that there's something called lumium blend. And there are blends for everything else, but most other blend have been deactivated. Now, if just to show you, if I search for blend, there's steel blend, which you can't make in any way. There's Electrum blend. Oh, that one we can make, but it's not something, it's something that we needed to be able to make the machine. So that's why it's still in. Invar, also we needed to make the Magma Crucible and the other. Bronze blend is something we can also do in the Tinker Furnace. Then there's Signalum blend. But you see, Signalum blend can't be made without destabilized redstone, which means melting redstone. Enderium blend can't be made without resonant ender bucket, which means we need to be able to smelt resonant ender. And lumium, same thing. That's why we needed the glowstone. I want to make 12 lumium blend to get 12 lumium ingot. 4 per machine chassis, so that's 8, and 4 because I don't want to have to make this boring recipe, nor do I want to have to make it in the alloy smelter all the time. So let's get some lumium blend going. And I can't because I don't have the buckets. Let's grab, I need 3 buckets. Let's grab 2 more buckets. Buckets are never wasted, so I don't mind creating a couple. Now let's go back to our Magma Crucible / Fluid Transposer. And we should have the 3 buckets. So that's 1. That's 2. Nope, we're still missing 2. So we need to wait for those 2 to melt. But these 2 are basically going to be used to make the seed, so I don't need them right now. Let's go back here and continue making the lumium blend. Lumium blend, like so. And let's craft. I'll just put that in there. Let's craft 8. And then we need to cook this into ingots. And while we're waiting for this to cook, the other 4 should be ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And in a bucket, so I'll be able to make the last 4. Oh, a lot of back and forth. That's why I want to bring it under here, because I want to not have to go all around the time. And that's the last 4 that I'm also going to put here to cook. And we only have 2 here, so let's wait for some more. I'm going to wait for 2 more, and when I get the 2 more, I'll just be able to move forward with the creation of 1 machine chassis. So that's 3. Give me the 4th one. 4. So we can now make 1 machine chassis. Machine chassis, like so. And we can make 1 of them. Voila! So that's the quest. Metal 1. What's in it this time? Oh, another 1. Not necessarily good, but not bad either. I prefer that over a stupid bell. And now that we have a machine chassis, what can we make with machine chassis? We can make combustion generator, crafter, powered spawner, which would be good for the zombies, a sag mill, which is good to break down cobblestone into sand and gravel and stuff like that. But, sorry, most importantly, the alloy smelter, and that's the real good one. We need an alloy smelter to be able to make all of these other alloy that are going to let us make better machine and better better alloys to make better machine and progress with the spec. So alloy smelter, I also need a cauldron. Now I have everything to make the alloy smelter by putting that in the center. Et voila. So now 1 2 1 2 no, sorry, I'm not grabbing the right quantity. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And the glowstone 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Perfect. Then I want some ender pearl. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. How do we make this Inderium ingot? We make Inderium ingot by having 2 Inderium base, a pyrotheum dust, and 2 ender pearl. So it's 2 for 2. So I need 4. And the Inderium base we make with platinum, silver, and tin. So we're going to need 2 tin, 1 silver, 1 platinum. So tin, 2 tin, 1 silver, and 1 platinum. I'm just going to grab 1 platinum ore. I'm not even going to break it down. I don't need that much. And how do I get the blazing pyrotheum again? That's a recipe that, for the life of me, I don't think I've ever remembered. So we get pyrotheum like dust like this. 1 2. We're only going to need 2. So perfect. So now that we have this alloy smelter, we can start making all of the other alloys that we may want. I'll put this, for now I'll just put it here, and this is going to start filling up, and I can put gold, redstone, and glowstone, because that's going to start making some vibrant alloy. And I'm making 8 because I'm going to use 4 with ender pearl to make, vibrant alloy is with the ender pearl, so it's going to make the thing that I don't remember, the energetic alloy. And the vibrant alloy is an energetic alloy with ender pearl. So I'm going to let that cook, and while that's cooking, I'll come back to that later. I can finally show you why I want to do all, well, I don't need these alloy right now, but I wanted to get them started because they take a while. So now that we went to the Nether, we can start talking about mystical agriculture and all of its seed. Usually mystical agriculture has multi-level seed, and by example, if you look at a diamond seed, that's supposedly a very expensive seed, hard to make. So the diamond seed works with like a tier 4 crafting seed or something like that. And you see here, tier 1, oh no, these are all inferium, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. Okay, I'm kind of confused, but the crafting seeds have multiple tier in other mod pack. In this one, there's only 1 tier. And the 1 tier is made with 4 inferium essence, which we got a lot from the Nether, and a base crafting seed. And the base crafting seed is made from 1 seed and 4 prosperity shard. We got 16 prosperity shard, which means we can make 4 base crafting seed for now. And we'll transform all these 4 into 4 base tier 1 crafting seed. Now there's all these seeds that we can make. The problem is the Nether. All of the resource from the Nether. If I look at these seed right here, there's a blaze seed. Blaze seed. Blaze seeds make blaze essence, and blaze essence makes blaze rod. And blaze rod, as you've seen, we got like 4 in the Nether, but all of the other we got from these winter gift. So if I look at blaze rod, and I am totally going to cheat this time, I would need to find, technically we found 4 directly in the Nether by killing 2 blaze. We would need to kill a couple more blaze and or those scary flying monster to get 16 blaze rod. Why 16? Because we want to make blaze seed, and blaze seed needs 4 blaze chunk. And each blaze chunk is 1 tier 1 mob chunk with 4 blaze rod around. So if we look right now, I can make only 3 of those. Not because I'm out of blaze rod, but because I'm out of chunk, which is why I was trying to kill all these birds. So I'm just going to rush back here to get some obsidian, because I have an idea that I want to try. So that's 7 energetic alloy. We're going to keep 4 like so. And then I'm going to put this, and the moment the other one's ready, I'm going to add it here. And I guess you see where I'm going with this. Why 4 energetic alloy? Because this expensive recipe, I hopefully don't ever want to do it again. Let's go finish. 97. Let's put it there. I want to make an energetic alloy seed. And when I get these 4 done, I want to get a vibrant alloy seed. And when that's done, I want to get 4 Enderium with all of this to make an Enderium seed. And with all of these Enderium seed and vibrant alloy seed and the last one that I lost the name again. With all of these things, I will be set and I will never have to use the alloy smelter for material directly. So the idea I have are upper. These upper, like there's this vacuum upper and then there's the absorption hopper. So I want to make an absorption upper. Which means I need an Eye of Ender, and I can make at least 1, so that's good. And let's make that absorption hopper. And what I want to do, let me grab a couple of cobblestone. I already had cobblestone on me. So now that it's night, I want to go upstairs here, and I want to just go 1, 2, 3 high, put this right there, then fall back, break this. So this should grab everything that gets destroyed or broken in a 7x7. So now that I have that, I can go around and put these fans just to make sure that I don't fall from here. And now that it's night, I can turn off my cheap magnet because my carbon shuriken wouldn't work if I had the cheap magnet on. And I can wait for birds. So now I can actually try and attract birds to me and kill them, and hopefully when did that bird go in the water? So, and when I kill the bird, hopefully we'll grab the mob chunk directly in this absorption hopper, because kill and trying to switch to that to attract the mob drop, it doesn't work very well. I have to admit that I've tried and it hasn't really worked well. When I say tried in another my other playthrough, because I wanted the mob chunk. It was just a hassle. So let's get out here, and what I'm going to try to do is get closer, and the bird's coming. Yeah, the bird's coming. So I'm going to go right here and upstairs and kill the bird. It was too far. So it was too far for the absorption upper, but things seem to have fallen on the island. No mob chunk. Okay. So that's not what I wanted. So first try of the plan didn't really work. Are there any other bird around? I just can't help myself. I need to harvest stuff. Let me check around just to make sure that there isn't any scary mob. Let's go back here. That's done. I'm going to put this in here. That's going to not melt. It's going to smelt into 1 platinum ingot. Now that it's in there, let's put that there, and all of that is going to smelt into Enderium blend. Where are all the birds tonight? You know, when I don't want bird and I'm scared and I'm trying to hide, there's too many birds around, and when I want birds, there isn't any. I really kind of hate that pattern. And all of this I'm going to transform into Enderium. Not a single bird in the air. That is kind of frustrating. I'll be honest. It's very... Oh, here you go. Come here, Mr. Bird. No! And you definitely saw a mob chunk fall down. So that one would have given me a mob chunk, but I didn't kill it near enough the absorption hopper. So I guess the 7x7 mean it's got to be on me, but these are so strong that they kill them from afar. So, okay. Change of plan. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to put it here. About here. I think that's about where it fell. So now let's just go and try again. If I go down this way, can I attract another bird? Ooh, and there's stuff in my mob farm. Is this full again? Let me just take a quick look. Yes, it is full. And I still haven't got my second spice. Like, that's how ridiculous this. The spice hunt is a real problem. If I had done what I promised and said, I would only go when I got my spice. I would still be waiting to go to the Nether. Like I said, because I had my golden apple, I felt confident enough to take the risk. Oh, talking about golden apple. Yeah, no, I'm always keeping you on me. I don't want to take the risk. The golden apple is the one thing that's going to save us if we're ever in a bad situation. So that's all good. Put all of that here. And I'm still trying for the bird. This is not the most fun time. Like I said, I really need my mob chunk. That's what's preventing. Whoa, are these two mob fighting each other? In this mod pack, sometimes the mob, like when skeletons start hitting creepers and creepers go and blow, sometimes the water mob starts attacking each other. And that one's dead. Perfect. I like killing those when they're getting close to my base because, as you saw, they're the one that brings you up. And these Mentor are the one that hits you. They hurt you by throwing like a ray at you. But I can't kill that. And right there, the little birds in there work. Oh, wow, that's not one. Like that's multiple of them. So these little fish that you see back there that I was trying to show you, these little one are the one that gives you the prismarine shard. We're going to want some prismarine shard at some point. So at some point, we're going to brave up, go down to the water level, and attract them, and put the opera there and try to catch the prismarine shard. Okay, still nothing. I'm going to spend the night still trying to get the mob chunk. That's really something that we need because, like I said, there's no way that I'm using any blaze seed until I have made blaze rod, not blaze seed. Whoa, problem with talking again. So there's no way that I'm using any of my blaze rod until I've made blaze seed, and I can reproduce them. Ooh, that's good. Can I get any of these to be attracted to me? They're just so far. I don't understand the birds in this one episode. You know what? I want to try something else. Where's my bow? Guardian bow. Maybe the guardian bow throw further away. So let's try this. Can I hit one of these birds with the bow? And yes! Okay, but come at me. Don't just... I want you to attack me. Come over here. And now I'm just frustrated, and I'll kill you out of frustration, even though there's no way I can get your drop. Goodbye. So, it's going to be night. Is my bow affected? Yeah, my bow's affected. So I can't use that either with the bow. So let's come back here. And it despawned. What about that one? Oh yes, come to me. It's coming. No, it stopped coming. Whoa, what is this mob? I gladiatorial something. No idea what this mob is, but it was fun killing. And we have our Endurium ingot, so we didn't get the mob chunk. So until we get another mob, well, a fourth mob chunk, we're going to be stuck with progression. Oh, was it shoot at that? Where? What? How? Really? What if I tried with this? Oh, it's shooting at the Enderman. Oh, I don't really care about that. Can I hit the bird from here? So this has more range, but it's still not enough to get a bird. And this one's going to die, I'm sure, if I hit it one more time with the bow. Let's just try it. Really? Oh yes, come, come. Why? Why are the birds so passive in this playthrough? This is crazy. It is the most frustrating thing ever. Like I said in the beginning, I was so scared of these things. I didn't want them to come to me, and they would attack me from everywhere. Now I really want them. They can't come. They don't care about coming next to me. Okay, so enough wasted time. I need the mob chunk, and I guess I'm going to have to wait for it to come miraculously. Miraculously. Oh, wow. That was almost a word. And let me just check. There's one thing I forgot to do. Blaze seed, blaze chunk, tier 1 mob chunk. I can get it by smelting any other type of mob chunk. And yeah, that's it. So there's no way of making them magically or in different way. So let me just look at chunk. Yeah, I only have those 3. So there's no way for me to duplicate those. I have to make them natural. So with my seeds, like I said, I want to make a blaze seed. I'm not going to touch all of my seed. I want to get some lumium seed. So where's my lumium? Fire seed, lumium seed. So let's make... Yeah, okay. It's like, where's my lumium? So my lumium seed is done like so. But that's signalum. Lumium, signalum, lumium. So I'll be careful to just make one set. So that's going to be my lumium seed. I also want to make, so for now, the things that are kind of urgent from here is everything nether related. I don't want to go back to the nether without a 4 material. See the glowstone? I keep getting some from my mob farm, but not enough for my use. So to make sure, I'm going to craft 4 nether block, and I'm going to make some glowstone seed. The other thing that I want is quartz seed. Quartz seed, like this, so that I don't need to go and hunt for quartz in the nether. So I have the lumium. That's just to be able to make the machine chassis that I want when I want. I've got the glowstone seed, I have the nether quartz seed, and the last seed that I'm keeping is to make the blaze rod seed. So the moment I can, I will be making the blaze rod seed. With the machine chassis, there's 2 things I want. Let's make the next machine chassis. There's, of all the machine I can make, there's a couple more that I want. Like I said, the powered spawner, I'm going to need to make the, what's it called, to make the zombie spawner so I can get more spice. But that's going to need a Z-Logic controller, and the Z-Logic controller is going to require another machine that we'll talk about later. I'd like to have a sag mill to be able to break down the cobblestone into sand and gravel. Don't care about the vat. I will like a farming station, but again, the farming station needs a Z-Logic controller. And to make the Z-Logic controller, I will need I think I need a soul binder. I'm not sure. Let me just check quickly. No, I need a slice and splice. So what did I need the other thing for? This is the for the pulsated crystal. No, not even. So I don't need... I just need the slice and splice to make the farming station. So, whoa, Enderman! Bye, Enderman! No mob chunk, of course. And the noise just won't end, and I need to eat. So sorry, as I was saying, so the machines that I want to make from this machine frame, I want to make a sag mill, so I need 1. I want to make a powered spawner, so I'm going to need 2. I want to make a farming station, so I'm going to need 3. I'm probably going to want to make a couple of machine farming station, but at least 3. But for the Z-Logic controller, I'm going to need a slice and splice, so I'm going to need 4. And what else? I'm probably going to want an experienced obelisk at some point, so I'm going to need 5. Probably going to need, oh, that's the slice and splice. The other one is the soul binder. I don't care, but I'm going to need that too. So I'm going to need a slice and splice. That's going to be 6. Don't care about the power buffer. Don't care about this. We're going to want to make the better thruster, but when we get there, this won't be a problem anymore. And that's it. So we're going to need at least to make 7 or 8 more machine chassis. And the order of that, for now, to simplify my life, I'm hesitant between making the sag mill and the painting machine. And the only reason I want to make the painting machine is that I'm keeping this farm, not this farm, sorry, this, I just saw some skeleton. If I can kill them, I'd like to get rid of them. Yeah, perfect. So I want to make my crafting ore processing right here, and I'm going to want to run cable into the floor. And if I want to run cable through the floor, I need to be able to hide them. So for the advancement of my base, I'm going to be making the painting machine. No, sorry. I want to, but that makes no sense. I need the sag mill. So let's make the sag mill right now before I change my mind. Just quickly, before xHedra changes mind again. And the reason I'm doing the sag mill before the painting machine is very simple. For the painting machine, you need some binder to paint, and the binder needs gravel and sand and clay. So I'm going to have to start mass producing this. So one of the things I want to do, and the beauty of these machines, is I'm going to start having it produce the material that I need, just so that it keeps on working all the time. And this is becoming ridiculous, but it doesn't matter. I just need it to work for now. So, oh wow, mass button mashing mistake. So this there, this there. Let's go grab some cobblestone. I kind of forgot that there was nothing being put in a chest there. So 9. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set one side as the input. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's more, but doesn't matter. I'm going to set this side to grab and this side to extract, push. So it's going to be producing cobblestone into gravel that it's going to push there. And the secondary byproduct once in a while is going to give me a every once in a while I'm going to get a sand. So it's not going to be all of the sand that I want, but it's at least going to give me enough sand to get started. And once in a while, oh, you saw one just now, and once in a while I'll just take some gravel and put it back there to be able to transform the some gravel in sand. And I'm even going to put, can I get dust from the sand? So if I go here, sand can be transformed into, you know what, I'm doing the research wrong. Let's just search dust. How do you get dust? Only with the hammer. But at least I can use the compress hammer. I'm probably going to make a compress hammer, and I'm going to compress some sand. I'm going to need a lot of sand. So for sure, I'm going to be running a lot of sand through this because I want a lot of binder. Let's back there right now. Just extract my tree. Like I keep saying, every time there's an available tree, I want to take care of it so I have as much wood as possible. Let's go back here and let's start talking. Well, not talking. I've been talking forever. I mean, let's start working on the seeds. So I have 3 types of seed, and the one problem, and that's where time-lapse are probably going to get started, is that the seeds need to be harvested to double. So let me grab a watering can, like so, and let's go plant those. Not going to need the rice quite so much anymore. So let's put glowstone, lumium, nether quartz, and now start using the watering can. And before I do that, give me a moment. I completely forgot something that's very important. Let's go back here, and we want to make some growth accelerator. So a growth crystal, it makes the growth faster. It's still slow, but it makes it faster than normal. Works in a 9x9 farm. So I'm going to make this. For this, I'm going to need some dirty glass. Let's make 4 dirty glass. I'm going to need some compressed bone blocks, so let's make 2 of those. And I'm going to need a growth accelerator. And the growth accelerator only works on the plant above it, so we don't want to use that. We need 4 inferior blocks. Remember, I made 1 to put outside to show you. So I need 3 more. That's why I didn't mind making 1. I knew I was going to use it. So 1 growth accelerator is transformed into a growth crystal. And I want this growth crystal to become a tier 2 soon, but it's compressed obsidian. So that's 8 times 8. That's 64 64 obsidian. I turned off my obsidian production, I think. So let me come back here. Yes, I turned it off. So let's turn it back on so that I can do that soon, because everything that can make the growth faster is worth it. So now my obsidian production is restarted. Can go back inside. And a zombie pigman. Oh, that is nice delivery. My next quest is turning up the heat. I need to slay a pigman. Well, I have a zombie pigman right here. So I killed it, but it was a magical one, of course. So now I'm hurting. Let's go and hide. Let's heal, and let's look at the book. And it counted, so I have killed my pigman. So all I need now is a blaze, a pinky, and a succubus. The good news is that we killed the succubus already. It just didn't register because we weren't on this quest yet. Oh, tier 1 magical tackle. We also killed a blaze. The only thing we didn't find is a pinky. But the pinky, we have 2 ways. I'm going to go and hunt around for the pinky. If I don't find the pinky, then I'm going to try the trick that Creator 8 gave me in the last episode. And the trick that Creator 8 gave me in the last episode was that you can, they are attracted to meat. So I'm going to take one of the Weisenberg, and I'm going to go hunt around for an island where there's mobs. Let's go like this. And the reason I'm doing that, I want to put the growth crystal right here. And the growth crystal goes 2 high and 2 down. So by putting here, 1 down, 2 down, 2 high, it should work. And if I fall in the water, I can still go under to walk and cross. Let's turn that off. Let's destroy all of this. Let's extract all of my resource. Let's turn this on just 1 second to extract all of my resource. Let's turn it back off. And these birds are too far. Can I attract that bird? Let me go see. I'm still after that mob chunk, by the way. So, can I get your attention, sir? Mr. Bird. I'm afraid of using the garden bow because I don't want to one-shot kill it. Come on. I guess I shouldn't worry. I can't even hit him. Wow. Oh, now it's coming. Oh yes, come to me. I'm going to wait to get it very close. Or not. What is it with the birds today? Ooh. This one. This one's close. This one should be perfect. Let's go up. Yes. No. Come here. It's coming at me. No! This is so sad. Second time I say chunk. It grabbed the feather. It grabbed the feather, but not the chunk. Oh, desperation. It's crazy when you want something and need something to progress, how it can be so hard to get it. I'm just amazed. It's been 2 nights. It's going to be a whole episode. And just like the last episode where I couldn't get what I need for the tackle, that being said, let's go check. Still don't have the 2 spice. So the same way that I cannot seem to get the spice for my tackle that I'd like to make, I still can't get the mob chunk. That's a bit discouraging. The only difference is that I know I'm going to get the mob chunk at some point. The only thing that not getting the mob chunk is delaying is making my blaze seed for to be able to get blaze rod to make ender tank and ender. Oh yes, come. You know what? Oh my god, that was taking way too much chance. I even broke one of the fence right here. You saw that it grabbed me. If it wasn't for these thing killing it, well, making me it drop me and me killing it, I don't know what to say. I can say though that I took a chance and it paid off, because now I can make my last blaze chunk like so, and from the blaze chunk I can make my blaze seed, and now I have everything that I needed. Can come back here, plant that right there, and just start trying to harvest. So now that, like I said, that's where time-lapse is going to have to come in, because I need to grow these seeds and harvest them. So this one's grown, I harvest it, and every time you harvest it, there's a lower chance that you might get a second seed. Because, like the blaze rod, I need 5 blaze essence. I haven't even grown 1 blaze essence yet, and I'm going to need to do that 5 times. So the more blaze seed I have, the better it is. That's 2, and I've only duplicated the lumium twice. Like the lumium seed from my other playthrough is a seed that I'm going to be swimming in. It's going to make so many, it's ridiculous. Quartz seed, let's put it back down. Let's just continue. I just want to try and grow a little bit. My episode's around 45 something minutes, so it's still okay. I'm going to turn the magnet back on because I want to grab whatever I'm producing. But this is something I'm going to have to do in my time lapse. I'm going to just have to harvest these seed until I get more. Although I say that, that's not true. I'm only taking a little bit of time now to do this because I can afford to do it. But I've already decided what I'm going to do. I've already kind of hinted at it. So let me go back here. I want to end the episode and explain to you exactly what's going to go on now. I'm going to go back to the Nether. I'm going to find a blaze, a pinky, and a succubus, and I'm going all to kill them with a melee hit, and I'm going to finish that quest once and for all in the next episode. And the next episode, here's what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to have multiple little time lapse in my episode. Let me explain that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the Nether and I'm just going to blah 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 chat away while trying to hunt the mobs. But as I'm running around, if there are like periods where I don't have anything to say and where it's taking a little bit too long, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just transform it in a time lapse. So at some point you might just see a message saying 3-minute time lapse, and you'll see me like just run around, and I'm going to stop the time lapse if something interesting ever happens. By something interesting, I mean I get almost killed by a mob and I have to take my golden apple, or I find one of the mob and I start approaching it to kill it. So that's when I would start slowing down the time lapse to normal time, because these exciting little bits I want to do with you guys. I don't want to just do them and say, okay, as you saw in the time lapse, I found my 4 mobs, blah blah blah, it was easy. No, it's not going to be easy, but at least it would be done. And still no spice. I would have loved to go in the Nether with the spice, because the golden apple is so expensive. I want the golden apple to be the last resort thing that I would use only if I had no choice whatsoever. And the spice are supposed to be the solution to that. I'm supposed to be getting more spice drop. And like I said, see? I finished getting everything from the Nether last episode, but if I was waiting for the spice, I still would not have gone. I would still be trying to find stuff to do. Okay, that wasn't fun. I kind of forgot that it could spawn. It's one of those things. I don't farm that much in my other playthrough because I have the farming station, and the beauty of the farming station is they do not spawn the mob. The mob only spawns when they're farmed by human. Let me just go back here. Just want to kill these things. What was this again? A crabby. And this is... Let me just jump here. Oh, this is a witch. No good. I want to kill this zombie. Didn't make a spice, I can see, but I'm pretty sure it must have made a spice. It's always one of those things that when you're trying to get something, you'll, just like the chunk where 2 in a row fell, but I couldn't catch. So hopefully, while we're getting prepped in the next episode, we'll get the taco. I'm not, you know, holding my breath on that, but hopefully I'll get it. But next episode is the Nether hunt, turning up the heat, and I want to absolutely 100% make sure that I get all of my mobs. That being said, I'm going to need some torches, because one of the things that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting torches all along the way. Can I make the glowstone torch? You know what? Not worth it. I'm not going to waste any time with that. Let's just make more torches the normal way. I can always grow a jungle. Wow. I can always grow a jungle tree if I need more wood to just burn, so that's no worry. Let me get rid of this. And, oh, no. Carbon. I wanted to keep the carbon. There's one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to repair that pickaxe. And that pickaxe has 5 modifier. You know what? The pickaxe is the only way you can get Nettherrack for a long while. So I might just make the pickaxe, repair the pickaxe. That being said, I have 60, 80, I got the 80 obsidian. I could make this a tier 2 growth crystal. I have 2 choices right now. I can make either a tier 2 growth crystal, or I can make an unbreakable pickaxe. So guys, I'm going to be posting this episode today at my regular 10 o'clock. Well, you've seen it uploaded today at 10 o'clock. And I'm going to record the next episode in the day of the 29th. So hopefully by then I'll have at least 1 or 2 comments in the episode. And here's the question I'm asking. No, that's not. Oh boy, that's not what I want to do. So here's my question. Should I use the obsidian to make my pickaxe unbreakable right now? Or should I use my obsidian to make the growth to crystal? Let's get a little bit of subscriber interaction right here. You guys let me know what you want me to do with that. If you want me to make the unbreakable pickaxe, then I don't need to repair the pickaxe. If you want me to make the tier 2 growth crystal, then I'll repair the pickaxe. So that next episode is Nether Adventure, which is why I'm going to end on my machine. I was going to end there, but I never end on where the next episode is going. I usually end on what's the last thing that I did. How is this out of power when this is... This makes no sense. So I think there's a visual glitch and there's no energy in here. Because if there was energy in here, it would go there. Which means I need to reconnect that to lava. I didn't expect that. Let's just I don't have a choice. I need to resolve that before continuing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that lava generator right there, and I'm going to split this machinery. So this one I'm going to remove the extract from the side, and I'm going to output to the top. Hello? Is this working? Push. And from there. And how is that one configured? That one's configured to push there. So this one, oh, it's slowly producing. Okay, so it is working. And now, can I cross the cable over? No. I'm going to need to make some more of that cable, which means I'm going to need some more bronze. How was the bronze again? And I'm just trying to clean that up in that episode, because the next episode is just quickly going to the Nether Adventure. It's 1 tin for 3 copper. 1 tin for 3 copper, and I can't put it in there, but it's the same thing with ore. So ore is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10, 1, 2. Let's put that all. Let's put all of that in the thinker smelter right now, and I should get my bronze for next episode. I'm just gonna end that here. I'm gonna go back right here, And I'm going to end the episode here. So like I said, no...
Boulder Dash! Rock and roll in your grave!
So I guess I'm going to be extending this episode just until this event is over. Geonash do good drop though. So hopefully... Oh, I told you guys, I did my research. Ooh, that is so bad. I did my research and this hiding spot is the best structure to just hide. Nothing can spawn in that small space, and I'm protected from all around. And right now, as you can see, my cannons are working hard at this, and I can kill everything through. Wow, this thing is so much life. The purple ones are almost unkillable. Just trying to spam kill that one because it seems to hit from far. Now that it's hit, I'm just going to heal and just continue keep fighting my miss. I'm not worried about the events anymore. And I say that, and at some point, an event's going to kill me. And that's how my end's going to happen. But in the meantime, I'm having a lot of fun. Another one dead. Let's look all around. Is the event? Yep, the Boulder Dash event is over. Let me just look around. There's still... Oh, wow. There's... The event is over, but there's still a couple of them alive. Let me kill that one. Let's move on to the Carbon Shuriken. Just want to make sure that there's none dead. This one despawned. And is there anyone left? Oh no, it didn't despawn. It just went downstairs in the water. So let me just go right here. And just die. Where did the other one go? Oh my. Okay, they seem to be despawning. So everything's good. But did you see how fast I react and how fast I went out of there? I was able to escape my death because of my small island separation and get back to safety. It got me 3 gold, 46 stone, 4 sulfur, and 17 iron drop, and 25 quartz. So not a bad haul for an event that before would have scared the bejesus out of me and probably killed me. Let's just kill this, harvest this, and now for real, we'll end the episode here. And like I said, next episode, we're just going to run toward the Nether and kill the last 3 mobs that we need. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now!